are
Max.
Jello. Hello.
Hello.
So, today I wanted to ask you, what is your favorite thing about us as friends?
Well, I think what I've enjoyed is us being able to express ourselves openly and in a separate space from everybody around us that we knew for so long. I think it was important for us to have a separate space to learn about each other and be with each other. And we were able to share things without any other voices.
Okay. Well, um, what do you want to ask me?
Well, what do you remember the most about when you met me?
I remember how easy it is to talk to you and ask you about things that I care about, or really random things, or like you'd always have something to share.
Nice.
What is something Well, what did you think of relationships before you were in one? And what do you think of it now that we've been together for a year? Or more than a year?
Yeah. Well, I feel like for a time I felt I hated relationships and I had no grasp or notion of them outside of what I dealt with within my family at home and things like that. And I think it kind of put this kind of perception of every kind of relationship in my head for a long time.
Well, what about relationships did you hate?
Um, I think not being acknowledged, not being listened to, and not being understood. I think one important thing is just anything I had shared with family or anyone just sort of swiped over the head. It didn't matter. It was like the importance of what I could become and what we could become by me sharing something that could have an impact was taken away each time by not taking it seriously when I did share something and by not going over it, digesting it. And I think that was an important thing I learned in our friendship, that you did digest it emotionally, spiritually, physically, in every way. You took the time to make an effort on your own to want to look into it and deep dive into something. And I think I didn't have that, so that was me hating relationships, because I think I met many people. I probably had that energy that made all those people come toward me that were exactly like my family.
Well, it's undesirable to be in any space, friends or lovers, where your perspective is invalidated, where your words don't have weight. Okay, well, what do you like about relationships now? One thing specifically.
I think that words don't have to have weight. Going off of that, it's all a matter of really encompassing what a person is sharing and looking at it 360 and looking at it so deeply in every direction. You don't need to make weight out of it. You don't need to make such exchange out of it. And you don't have to demand it or force it. And I think that's what's so important about what I see in our relationship, is that we just create it and don't even have to imagine it. It's already there. I think that's an important part. We didn't have to imagine. We already want to create those things.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is that sometimes you don't have to relate to what a person's saying. You don't have to previously experience it. You just need to listen to it and be exposed to it and digest what they're saying, even if it's for the first time.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to ask me?
Well, what's something you've learned from about yourself from our relationship and about yourself before a relationship?
That it's really important to be emotionally naked. It's really important to be emotionally vulnerable. And it's really important to say things immediately and not say things when you're ready. There's no need to like wait.
I love it. So true. I think that's a good one.
Alrighty.
Love you.
Love you too, babe.